Hello! How are you all? Wait. Oh, I can hear myself on Twitch. I always have to go to Twitch to make sure that it's working. Hello, Chubsik on YouTube. So, thank you for popping by, and I honestly, ideally, I will be starting around 7 o'clock. That's my typical stream time. So, now it's almost 11 here in Norway, so 10, 9, 8, 4 hours earlier than what I start now. I would normally start. But now my life is so like I'm fine, but I'm working so much, and new house, new everything. So right now I stream when I have the chance. So usually it's from 7 in the evening. So then you'll definitely be able to catch it. And hey there, A1. I'm not sure why stream notification. Do you just have like permanently a potato tab open in Twitch? Could that be it? I need to get some better light set up in this room. My freaking pale face with this. I got this at work today. I upgraded my rainbow outfit. Today was like the Pride celebration in this town. New town I moved to. So I started very subtly with my my rainbow unicorn socks, of course. And as I got to work, like this is one of the work outfits, so I was like, frickin', I'm taking the pink one. And then when I got to the actual celebration after work, people came with like these. I mean, I'm proper Team Rainbow right now. So it was a really lovely day. It was a big celebration too. It was really cool. And then after getting home, spoke with Mrs. Potato. She was really tired. She's been on quite the adventure today, so she just wanted to go to sleep. She's gonna wake up and then do some work, I think, because she's like that. And I just said that I can't deal with any housework or any shit today, so I'm just gonna go stream. And here I am, and I am very excited to be playing Blueprints, which I've been having a great time with. Kind of. There's a manual focus on this thing. This is a fairly old DSLR camera that has like micro HDMI to regular HDMI converter to USB and a USB female to male. So there's this whole like Brazilian style setup, as we learned from the Master Lemon. There's some Gambiara setup to make this work. I watched last stream after it, and I think this game is really interesting, and maybe I'll play it. I highly recommend it, Chubsik. And it has so much more to offer than what I initially thought. Like, I expected it to be a good riddle game, a good puzzling game, but it is apparently so much more, so I'm excited to continue. Blueprints. I have theories. Man, there were so many cool things we found. Like, I feel what this game does so well is that the riddles are perfectly difficult. They're not so that you just get stuck for hours. So for me, it's just been perfect. There we go. I think my stream is saying the correct thing. I'm quite sure. I'll double check YouTube quickly just to see that. My stream there is also... It is saying Rainbow Stream there. And Twitch is also saying Rainbow Stream, I think. Yeah. We're all good then. Alright. I need to have my streams open in the background to see that these things are correct, because both OBS, Stream Elements, YouTube, Twitch, they're kind of frenemies. They work on the same team, but they don't always agree. and they can hate each other sometimes, so... Well, let's continue the games. We're on day 10 now. I just got completely sucked in by this game. Like, I don't feel like playing anything else right now. I spoke with NECA about the Noita tournament, and he was also like, yeah, don't worry, he's also exhausted, we don't need to do it. Do I have any moderators or stuff like that? I have a handful of moderators. 4 or 5, I think. There's usually some in Twitch hanging out. Yeah. I like the idea of going to this part first. I do not have any moderators on YouTube because I haven't really started hanging out there, or that's more recent that I hang out there. Shelter. This one has a... I don't think I've done Root Cellar before, and this one has... I'm gonna take this one again. Because this one has something I need to... a riddle I need to solve, basically. You can start by opening the PC. Press enter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour into the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Set unlock date. Fuck, we're at the exact same situation as last time. It's the 6th of June, so we're going to set it to... Oh god, I hate this. I hate AM, PM. So right now, it's 11. Fucking hell. I did this mistake before. Military clock, there we go. 12 p.m. 12 p.m. But then the same day, right? So we still do June 6th, 12 p.m. And then 1 minute later. So right now it's 11 a.m. but I need to have this 1 hour in the future. I think it goes until 12 p.m. the 6th of June. 1 minute later, it'll be zero. No. We still do the 6th, no? Oh my god, this is so fucking confusing. This is such a bad system. Oh god, I am white. Okay, Wikipedia is giving me 0 help with this. Midnight is 12 a.m. It is so dumb! It is so dumb! Right now it's 11 in the evening, like 23:00. Military clock is the way to go. I'm looking at like a children's schematic now. It says midnight, so you have 11 p.m. and then it goes to 12 a.m. and then it goes to 1 a.m. Like what? What? But it has to be not May. It has to be AM. You can help. Okay, thank you, Tripsic. But it has to be still June the 6th, right? Right now it is in 3 minutes. It's 11 in the evening or night in Norway.
Actually.
Hey, me standing, how are you doing? I'm struggling with the clock again. AM PM is such a inherently dumb system. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're having a nice day. I have 1 minute to figure this out. 7th and 12th. Okay. 12. It's not PM. That's for sure. It is AM. But I'm actually gonna save and just do 0. Do 1. Because this one has to be at least 1 hour into the future. If I do June 7th at 1 a.m., it'll be 2 hours. I just need to have a very long run, basically. Yeah, this is... I feel like you're doubting yourself a bit. And just to avoid... Yeah, well, thanks for the suggestion. I think just to make sure that we get this right, I'm gonna do 1 a.m. June 7th. Because then we know that is in 2 hours. Will my run last for 2 hours? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Awesome, had some sun and I don't feel like a bed flea anymore. That's great. I usually stay out of it. We had lovely sun today. And I tried to stay in the shadow as much as possible because I have vitiligo, so quite a lot of my skin does not appreciate or does not have any melanin, so there's no color. All right. So if I'm just a tiny bit in the sun, I become so red. I need to be extra careful with these things. I think we're good with this. All right. This thing will open at 1 o'clock in the night if my run lasts for long enough. Basically. This one I read. This was the group that was doing some like resistance kind of thing. And then we get an allowance. There. Let's see what we get. Den, pantry, bedroom. I do like an early game bedroom just to maintain the steps. I have 2 of these already. I have some money already. I have to go to bed. Bye. Thank you for popping by briefly, Chubsig. And in the future I will be streaming quite a lot earlier. So I'll see you more then. Have a good night of sleep. Take care. Good night, YouTube, says Meat Standing. I will be making it so that the YouTube and Twitch chat are both, because Twitch got their head out of their ass with that and made that okay now. Drawing room. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Telephone? Hello? I wonder if this one is skewed from with like a certain amount, like a deliberate amount skewed from what. Oh. Oh, I saw something now. Was it always there and I just didn't see it? This arrow on the clocks. Not this one for some reason, but oh god, this is a secret way I can see it. This is 100% the secret path. Anyways, a lot of the clocks have two symbols. This line and another like an angle looking thing. This is a foot. This is a tiny foot. This is a long foot. Okay, so that means a foot. Huh. Do you have anything on your foot? No. Very interesting. So I need to find where the other thing... But what is a foot? 3 point. Ah. Is that where we're going? Is that where this is heading? I'm going to redraw this all the way. Maybe this one has something. It has the car keys. Nice. Does it always? No, I don't think it does. Maybe it does always have that. I need to start looking for... Thing is, I have a plan. I want to get the running shoes and just start running around here and see if I can get infinite. No, it's not going to get infinite actually. 2, 1, 2. Maybe it depends on how frequent it is. I'm just thinking about deck building, you know. How it is. Is that a freaking hammer? What does the hammer do? Shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. We got one of these today. Because we first got the one that has the whole hose and everything. But this, we needed a separate one to connect it to the actual water. Because we bought so many second-hand carpets. And they're very nice. Let me turn up the game audio a bit. Let me know if the game audio gets too loud. All of these second-hand carpets need to be washed. And like most people would bring them to like a cleaning area. Norwegian people would not know what to do at all. Romanians, I think a lot of other like Balkan countries too, they are experts at cleaning carpets themselves. It's just the thing. So we're doing that. We can do storeroom. That's nice. Is this something I can just use the key? Or not, I guess. Did I use this? No? Oh, I can just keep... Oh. Oh, I don't... Oh, that's great. I don't need to... Huh. Fucking awesome. Alright. Back through this awesome room. Let's see what we get over here. Items for sale. Gotta love that. Oh, the shovel is tempting. Sleeping mask. The first time you enter a bedroom, you get 5, I think, is this thing. Salt shaker gives more. Yeah. We're going to start out with a shovel. Maybe salt shaker too, actually. Because the salt shaker will... Let's take the salt shaker too. Whenever you eat food, you gain 1 extra, so that's gonna add up over time. Alright. If I can connect this to the right now. So I can, but that's not gonna be that helpful. Launder currency? I've never seen this one before. But I also don't have the stuff to get it. We're gonna do a nook and then go up, I think. Let's see. Come on, give me some good stuff. Security is really nice. This lets me... No! Oh well, I can still do this one. Oh yeah, this one, we are now in that room, and this one is empty, at least in terms of the digging areas that you can get. Like here, it's not empty. Yeah, so this one, it says so, yo Shrek, how are you doing? How have you been? Aside from being exhausted and pushing yourself a lot, I hope you're having a good time. What is... Oh, you had the tab on your... Foot in metric. Okay. 3048. That's probably a code. Nursery. I don't have any... I do have a gem. When you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Let's take that. Let's take that. I don't remember if I ever looked at this room before. Have you played Blueprints, by the way, Rick? Rick and Brick. There's a goose mother. Honk. I love a good goose cameo in the game. It's not really a cameo, but it is a meme, that is for sure. It's the Red Prince! Am I the Red Prince? The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red... Oh, is this the book she... No, this is not the book she wrote. That was too political. And then she got kicked out of her thing. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Okay. Slightly toxic there, but he loves red, I get it. He could not stand the sight of canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan or the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Interesting. He's just intolerant to any color but red. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. It's a story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Huh. That's cute. So it's kind of... This is in some ways confusing. I'm trying to like think about the larger meanings here and what colors have meant before. This is a bit confusing to me. I will let it simmer for now and see more what the game says. I'll wait until I get more of the game down and try to understand a bit what this is implying. Because to me, it's not where I expected the story of the Red Prince to go, so we'll see. Okay, so one thing that would be great now, if I get sleeping mask and running shoes. Chapel I can actually counteract, but I mean, it's the same whether it's this or that. It is a red room though. It makes for better tomato sauce. I did not think about that. How far into blueprints are we? According to someone who was here before, not very far. But I have solved a handful of riddles. Have you played a lot of blueprints, Shrek? Just, I don't know, spoilers will be happening if you've seen things. I've solved quite a few riddles. You never played it? Are you intending to play or maybe stream? I'm not sure when you will have the possibility to get back into it. Don't care about spoilers, alright. I've unlocked certain parts in the garden and like areas outside of the house. I found some very cool... you can go into so many like extended areas that are beneath the house and stuff like that, which really took me by surprise. And it felt like Amnesia at some point. The game, not the experience. So it's really like this, you draft the house. You may have seen enough gameplay to know that. Actually, I don't know how much of this you've seen, but you draft houses and it's like randomized in a way, but the randomization is part of the lore. So you'll read about characters being like, yes, we drafted this today and we didn't get into the blah blah blah. Meggy knocked one of my earbuds out. Help? I have no idea who Meggy is. Probably one of your cats? No. You have cats, right? Yes, you definitely have cat. She's your cat, yeah. I didn't know her name. Well, she's a feisty cat then. Freaking knocking your earbuds out. Ah, was there a thread? And she was like, pool? Hell yeah. The pool is important. Also, there's money in the pool, obviously. Let's get some bathtub coins. Bathtub stream next, no? How much was it? It was 8, yeah. She just wanted to headbutt to cuddle. Aw, she's a sweetie. Because some cats are, like, mischievous as fuck. Like, man, I saw this video. Someone has a cat who just likes to sit and, like, knock things off tables. They're just, like, a menace. And the person is just, like, putting something down and they knock it up. Putting something down and they knock it up. But then they have this, like, some kind of cube that is just, like, incredibly heavy. Like, you can't. And they put it on the table. The cat is just, like, just trying to get it down, and, like, just lays down right next to it and it's just like looking pissed because it can't get it off. A learning lesson, hopefully. So the pool opens up 3 other areas: locker room, sauna, and pump room. Pump room is gonna allow me to change the water levels in the underground area for a later time I play the game. Yeah, no, not that one. Badge. I can do a closet here. Spare room. Two items, so I could do with some... Okay. It's Pride Month and all, but I'm gonna go in the closet for a while. Don't judge. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Nice. She's also bordering granny years. Oh, she's turning 10. I have such a soft spot for, like, old cats. The first cat I had was born 1 or 2 years before me. So when she passed away, she was 18 and I was like 6 or 17. And I was crying so much. Oh my god. She had a great life though. That's important. Sauna? Hell yeah. You start tomorrow with 20 extra. Oh, the sauna. This one is a bit... I fucked up with the sauna. Because you can... I used a freezer. The freezer locks your stats for the next run. But if you go to the sauna, you unfreeze it and it's all for naught. 18, that is a very good age for cats, yes. Oh, I got this thing! The broken lever. That is great. Alright, this is gonna... It's not the garage yet, I think. It is the garage, alright, but I don't really want the garage. I don't want the pantry. Let's do spare room. I read potato. Potato. Food for sale. Tomato soup is not good yet. Spread gems in each room. It'll give me 2 gems. Hey Pride, happy cracks. happy cracks, Pride. How are you doing? How have you been? Meggie loves to cuddle hanging over my right shoulder. I don't know why she likes the shoulder specifically. Mrs. Potato's cats back in Romania do the same. Like, from when they're small, but then they become these huge lumps of cat, and they just still, like, flump. Do the same. Yeah, I get, like, this is not my regular get-up. I don't put that much time into looking fantastic. The potato is the best place in the house. Yeah, it is. Crix is good. I'm happy to hear that. It was just the local Pride celebration. So I went from work. I took the most pink shirt I could find to work with. I had a moment where I was a bit like at work because I went in. I'm preparing the dining areas, right? I got like there's some Pride flags in the corner, and I put them in some of the flowering pots in the restaurant area. And I come back again and they're gone. And I'm like, who took away the Pride flags? You know, like who's this person? I realized the owner took them away. And I'm like, wait, where did the flags go? And my like boss just said like, yeah, they were taken to put them outside so they were more visible or welcoming for people coming. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, that's good. And then there was after work we went to this kind of in like one of the gathering spots. There was like a huge Pride celebration, and there had been a parade. We missed the parade, but that's all right. We went there, and it turns out that the local, like, there's a local private Christian school, and quite some parents there had been protesting Pride and being like, they didn't want their kids to go to school if there were Pride flags around. So obviously they blew up the celebration even more with even more Pride flags everywhere to give a big old fuck you to intolerant people. And there was rainbow flags everywhere, and the mayor of the nearby like city, who was a young gay man, he had like a nice speech and such. He was there with his like mayor thingy, and he's like somewhat ginger, but I think he does so much speeches in the sun that he just looked like a complete tomato. Like, he was so sunburned. Oh, the flags are so scary. What's the next? You're gonna teach kids about love and being nice to other people? It's wild. In this economy? Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm gonna have a potato. Empathy is now a bad word. Ah, it's banned, I think. Isn't it on the same ban list as woman? I can't, like, I met, when I worked at a hotel, I might have told this before, I met, like, there were 3 ladies in, like, their 40s or 50s from the States, 3 professors who were traveling. I thought, like, oh, fellow academics, I can talk with them. And we had a nice talk, and afterwards they were like, you're like, yeah, so are you considering continuing your academic career in the States? And I was just like, no, I'm happy here in Norway. Like, I didn't want to get all up in their business, but I was also like, how are you 3 female professors from a place where the word woman has been retracted from scientific journals? And you just like casually like, yeah, you should come do science in the state. It's great. And it's like, I don't know, like how I can't, yeah. They really want us over there. My memes, the meme history on my phone would preclude me from going. I would be sent right back. They would find my controversial VODs where I say all my my controversial radical opinions about people having health care and being treated equally, and it's not okay. It's way too I mean, what in this economy you can't be like that apparently. No, that one was a bit weird. It was well. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well too, Crex. Did you see the game release thingies? Because I think there's probably both you and Dinter. The last thing I think you probably must have seen. Oh, there was like one of these game, like showing new games. I forget what it's called. Like not E3, but one of the other ones, one of the smaller ones, was yesterday. There were some new things there. I think you'd be interested in. Oh, there's a book. This book contains a complete star base, constellations, yada yada. Depending on the number of stars you can see in the sky on any given day, different constellations may be visible. Oh, so I can predict which one will be there. Hey, hello peanut butter pops. How are you doing? Welcome to the potato basket. You found me. You check it out, nice. Didn't they? Yeah. Yes, Shrek. That's what I was alluding to. Was the newest chapter. You're doing good? I'm very glad to hear that. It was so funny watching Odd yesterday. Odd and Rex completely falling and falling and falling. I'm playing Blueprints. I'm not sure if you've played before, but I'm not that far into it. I think I'm on day 10, and I have not looked at any guides. I have accidentally spoiled one thing. That's it. It was free comedy, it sure was. So yeah, I appreciate not getting any spoilers, and I think I can figure out this game myself. Like in Noita, for example, I will probably need some help at some point because it's so obscure. With this game, I think it'll be alright. This book, a solid base for astronomy? That's not astronomy. Blueprints devs, please get a thesaurus and check out the difference between astronomy and astrology. If you're looking at star signs and stuff like that, that's astrology. I mean, maybe actually maybe it is astronomy. No, it is astrology. Not the same. See, 2 trunks. The twins. Rooms with 4 doors are more common, okay. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious. Clavis. Why does the key have a name? The other ones don't have a name. Clavis, I feel like this key is a person. Diamondus Major, okay. Draxus the Dead. So some of them do have that. Is this? The sale. Everything is 50% off. Florealis. A cool pun. Blue of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Okay. See what we can see on the sky. Oh, rooms with 4 doors are more common. That's nice. Isn't astrology stuff astronauts do or something in astronomy? The opposite way around. Astrology is star signs. I call it birthday racism because it's like, oh, you're born during this part of the year, that makes you this person. It's like, don't tell me what person I am based on when I'm born. I'm not, hey, I don't believe for a second in any of those things. If other people do, then that's in the realm of belief, and as long as you don't hate people who are Scorpios for being Scorpios, then that's fine. Astronomy is the actual study of stars. Yo, Cupid, Rainbow Stream, woo woo! Happy Pride Month to you too, Cupid. I just came from a local Pride event. So I started out very like subtle today. I put on my rainbow unicorn socks. When I got to work, I found the most like a pinkish kind of shirt I could find. After work, we went to the local Pride celebration, and within a short amount of time, I had rainbows everywhere. It was really lovely. And I went up to the bar desk and I just asked for any purple mocktail and they gave me a purple one. It was lovely. That's such a Pisces thing to say. Shut up, you know when my birthday is. Oh boy. I love your emotes, Cupid. Everyone go check out Cupid too. Wait, I haven't seen you. Have you been streaming in a bit, or too busy with your exams? It was a lot of fun. Like this is a fairly small town, but it's a very like artsy, open-minded. Aside from the local Christian high school, which was like protesting the rainbow flags and being like refusing to send their kids to school if there's rainbow flags there, and it's like, okay, don't send your kids to school then. And because people went out and reacted like that, the general town was just like, all right, we're gonna have even more pride flags now. So they amped up the rainbows to give a fuck you to that kind of attitude. I guess these kids, they don't want their kids to be damaged by, you know, empathy and love and such, so they're going to hatefully keep them away. You've been busy with your finals but almost done. Also, thank you for the shout. Of course. I sometimes forget to shout out like community friends or friend streamers if I'm too focused on gaming. So I try to shout out everyone. I would shout out you to Shrek, but you haven't really started streaming yet, or you've taken a hiatus on it. But I'm excited for you getting back to that. You saw some people with some vests saying Jesus is the savior, and they went around the city to spot pride stuff. Jesus Christ. The worst thing is like the whole kind of hatred towards gay people in the Bible is likely based on a mistranslation of the word that was used there. That does not take away, or that does not excuse 2,000, maybe not that many, like 1,000 years of, or however many years of oppression and hate, but it is really stupid still. They used a borrowed word from Greek, I believe. This is in Leviticus 20, you can check it out. And the word probably meant someone who's a violator or something like that. And it was mistranslated. Yo! Hey, Thoritude! Thank you for raiding. Right into a rant, but that's alright. How are you doing? Happy Pride, happy rainbows. Hello, Veronica. How are you doing? Welcome to the potato basket. Hello, Vashek. Hello, bass in your face. Yo, I hope you... What kind of bass do you play? You're good, amazing. Hello, Maligator. What are you doing? We're playing some Blueprints. I presume you might have been doing the same. I'm playing it blindly, so no spoilers, please. And if you need to do some post-stream care, go take care of yourself. But tell me what you're doing. Yo, thank you for the follows. We do anonymous follows here, but thank you for joining the potato basket. Yo, so many follows. I'm trying to understand. I've gotten quite a few of the riddles down. I've solved some of the riddles so far. But some of them are still a bit of a mystery. And man, it's so many layers to this game. Literally and figuratively. Thank you for the hydrate. It's exposed lizard. I just changed your name. Ah, you changed your name. Well, welcome back then. What were you up to? Do you want me to call you Lizard or Authoritude? Wait, how many? I don't know. Sometimes, yo, thank you. Sometimes Twitch unfollows. Like that has happened. There have been people in chat who's been part of the stream for a long time, and suddenly they got like unfollowed. It happens. But yeah, I love this Happy Tail. I love this game, and oh, did I go? I went the wrong way. Oh well, I lost a step, but that's all right. You like potato chips? Me too. I can't have too many though. The very, very red rooms. I luckily have the one that negates the red room effect, so that'll be alright. I'll be lurking around. Thank you for the lurk, Maligator. Have a good one. Twitch is tweaking. Yeah. Yo, thank you for the follow. I only knew if you follow somebody and you don't watch their streams in a while, so Twitch... Oh, really? They will unfollow you automatically. That's... Huh. I follow, so whenever I like... If I remotely like some stream I raid into, I just automatically follow. And I pop on back. Unless it's... If it's Blueprint streamers, I don't really do that. I don't go back because I don't want to get spoilers. I can't can I have grilled or boiled because of my acid reflux? Yeah, I mean, I forgot we talked about this. So for me, I can get acid reflux from it, but I get like the stomach pains a lot before. And I realized like so with like my liver not being the best of livers, I need to be careful with oil or certain types of fat, and especially if something is burnt a lot. I don't know if it's the acrylamide or if it's something else, but if I have like most things that are like in a cheap restaurant, like a burger or stuff like that, it gives me a very bad time. You also have acid reflux, Vashek? Oh man. You know, it's so crazy. Like, I was in my 20s when I realized the majority of people I know never or almost never had acid reflux. Because it was some friend of mine just being like, man, I had acid reflux for the first time. That shit's so horrible. And I'm like, I've had it once a week since I was a kid. What are you talking about? I don't have it now because now I eat in a smarter way, you could say. Or I'm more conscious of what I eat to avoid these things. But yeah. Bile function, too much oil, no good, exactly. I'm doing, they're testing out some kind of experimental drug on me. It sounds very exotic when I say it like that. It's a drug used for another similar condition, but it's basically giving more flow through the bile system. And I think it's actually working, but this is the problem because placebo is so powerful. So I could take anything. I could take potato chips. If I believed it would help me, it would help somehow a bit because placebo is powerful. But the blood tests won't be lying. So so I take one blood test a month and that'll show me if it's actually helping. What do you mean you don't get it anytime you eat? Yeah. Man, do you get it that often, Cupid? Because that's horrible. I love tomatoes, but it causes brutal acid reflux. Tomatoes is another struggle for me. It's becoming a study of. So I went from being the researcher to being the like a hamster or whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, I need to figure out which room to take here to. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's see. Either of these is fine, I think. I can't have fatty food. Oh, I forgot there is ads. I'm gonna hang out like this for a second until the ads are done. I actually have some walnuts. I started eating that. It's always fun when you're in a Scandinavian country. You'll see like it's almost like a well, oh, there's manual. What I'm doing, there's manual focus. There, it's like spot the finish. Like walnut, 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 Saksan paikakina. Finish is the odd one out usually. This game looks interesting. It is. Sorry. Oh, I'm losing the thing. And let me catch up to chat. Shrek saying, I can't have fatty food because too much fat gives me the worst stomach cramps. Yeah, I mean, it depends a lot what type of fat it is, I presume. At least for me, it's like that. If I have olive oil or if I have pork rinds, it's two very different situations. Tomatoes, man, tomatoes give me a hard time. But it's in the amount as well. If I have like some strong potato sauce or soup, I think I'm in focus now, roughly. My mom had to redo the sauces for Christmas dinner. You have tomato sauces for Christmas? Wait, what type of Christmas food do Germans have? Oh, it's that bad. Oh boy. This game is great. This Blueprints is highly recommended. It is such a fun game. Wait, what were you streaming, Thoritude? I didn't pick up on that. Which one is the finish? Yeah. Tomatoes are tingly on my tongue. Oh, really? I never had that experience. Why do I have a streak of 2 streams? I don't remember watching you before I watched you before. Maybe you joined a raid that came here, could be. Why didn't you say that? Yeah, you said I can't have... Oh. I mixed up the two. You said you can't have fatty food. Your mom needed to redo the sauces. And then someone talked about tomatoes, and I thought, wait, your mom had to redo the tomato sauces? What did I say? I said... Streamer brain. Oh, I asked you what you were playing. I didn't catch what you were streaming. Sorry if you already told me. I didn't catch it. I'm gonna take the weight room. Because I have the deny anyways, I don't lose half my thing. Mortal Shell 2 public beta. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of this game. Hold on. Mortal Shell 2. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. This looks like a Souls-like. And there is a creepy undead person with an accordion. That's fun. You gotta appreciate the weird monster designs in these games. My mom makes custom broiler geese in the oven and uses these natural fats to make the stock. Ah, I see. That's a big no-no for your stomach, apparently. I'm sad because sauces are... Yeah, honestly, I feel you so much. Like, I've had some arguments with people about this who are really into kind of steaks or a dish where the meat piece is like the center of the. 'Cause I have a few dishes like that where like the meat is just like the Norwegian pinnekjøtt, Christmas food, is like salted dried lamb meat. I'm not that big on lamb, but that dish is just like it's the best in the world. Most other meat dishes, like a steak, for example, it tastes like meat. And someone will be like, "Oh, it's the best steak I ever had," and I try it, and I'm like, "Yep, that's it's like some are better than others. I agree, but it's like the sauce though. Like for me, like if I eat steak somewhere or some kind of meat centric dish, the sauce is the dish. Kind of like the meat piece can be, it has to be tender. Like it shouldn't be like full of sinew and stuff like that, obviously. But it's not that big of a difference. Come on. Nothing is better than the Vatteknuddel my mom makes, filled with the best crispy toasted breadcrumbs. Oh, that sounds interesting. I've never seen a Vatteknuddel before. I get my inspirations for my monster designs in Slaying Freedom from Soul-like games. Ooh, cool. What are you designing monsters for, Thoritude? Looking forward to that each year. Vatteknuddel are basically potato dumplings. Ooh, I tried Ukrainian potato dumplings recently. Local Ukrainian restaurant. Frickin' awesome. How do I break this wall into this obvious secret area? Okay, I don't think there's anything in this room. Aside from this stupid door. Best usage of points? Oh, sorry, I didn't see what you used your points for. This reminds me to go to the gym again. Oh, I do not need to go to the gym. I am working out so much just from running at work. I'll be leaving, continue my studies. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and stream. And happy Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride Month to you too, Cupid. And best of luck with your studies. I hope you have a great time. And thank you again for popping by. Go check out Cupid. It's a lovely time over there. She plays some really cool games. And she's really good at like Souls-like games. It's a lot of fun to watch. I recommend popping by. I'm making a spin-off game for Split. Oh, for Slaying Freedom. What's the wait? Slaying Freedom. That's cool. Oh, is the game called Slaying Freedom? Feel free to share if you have a game you're making. If there's a link to it, feel welcome to share that in chat. Because there's one thing, like sometimes people pop by being like, "Hi, do you want to buy my art?" And then it's like, this is not the place for that. But if people hang out and are kind of being a part of the whole thing, then I don't get why, because some streamers are very like, don't promote. Like, please share your cool creative things with me. I would love to see that. Pump room. I'm gonna just see what's over here first. I randomized the sub mode. Hey, and you got the stoic one. Nice. Servants' quarters. Okay, I cannot have any of these. 7 locked doors. Well, that sucks, but I guess. I haven't actually had this room before, though. Let's go to the pump room. We need to drain the reservoir, which is going here. We can fill up the pool again for now. Is it here then? I once got asked if I want to buy art and I was scared to say no. I just said yes and just ghosted them. I usually just say that I make my own art, which is true, or I ask my brother, who's a professional artist, and then I have some of them where I let them start talking to me on Discord just to see what they do, and then they just send me art like without directly asking, and I'll just give them critical feedback just to see how they react. And then I suggest that you should start streaming. You can show off your art, and then they're at some point they break their mask and they're like, "Do you want to buy something?" And I'm like, "Nope, get away." Kind of. I don't say get away, but like, this is not the place for that. Kind of. Heading to bed now. Best of luck with the game. Thank you, and thank you for hanging out, Shrek. I also recommend checking out Shrek whenever she gets the opportunity to get back to streaming. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I hope you sleep. I hope you finally get to rest some. I feel like you were working so crazy hard. Slaying Freedom was a game made for Jamsepticeye, and I played it, which I still appreciate. Oh, it was one of the games I played. I do not remember all the titles. I am sorry. This is when we contemplate murder. I need to go back and check that out. Man, that was such a fun jam. Oh yeah, it was this one. Wait, that was the like. I'm looking only at the one picture. Was it the visual novel with all these? Like there were these wild kind of. There were faces everywhere, and it was like a mixture of creepy and like kind of spaced. I'm remembering this right? Good experiment with my points. It was that one. Yeah, that one was wild. That one took me for a ride. No, it was fun to play. I still haven't played. Like I need to. Like right now, I'm just streaming. Like randomly whenever I kind of have the time and energy. But I will be putting up like a community stream day where I play some of the games. I never played Cadenza that Shreklock was working on or part of. I never got the chance to play that. I did see so many people play it, so it was also like I knew it was got the appreciation that I could see like people really loving it, which was nice. Oh yeah, be gay, do crimes, hell yeah. Cool. Oh wait, did this work? Not really. Okay. I was about to claim posture check, but that would be homophobic to make you straight. I had a really good chair. Man, the previous chair I had, like in my mom's house is so bad. So we decided to invest in a good chair when I was here. I think when in sitting position, honestly, when it comes to sitting positions, like being I try to just not sit in the same position at all because the whole posture check, like, oh, be sure to, because I played in an orchestra. If I sit with a straight back for too long, it's freaking painful. So I just try to vary a bit how I sit so I don't lean too much on one side for many hours. Usually it's good. But I like knock knock. I don't have that much like troubles with sitting position or with my back and stuff like that. It's more my knees that are the problem. Wait, how do I? Oh, I have to press this one. I forgot. All right. We can do more, I think. We just flip this one. No? This is not take it the other way. The problem now, I need to fill up this one. So I can do that, for example, with the fourth one, which is the greenhouse. Then we do this, I think. Yes. I'm getting there. I think I only need a few of these. But I think I want to also get some out of the aquarium just to see what happens. I hope I don't kill the fish if I do so. There. Get more into the pool. Who even wants a perfect posture? Who doesn't want to be a shrimp their whole life? Man, sometimes when I see people who have like I remember this, one of the professors from my institute, he literally, he looked like a C when he was sitting. And I just get like, and now that I have some knee issues myself, I'm so grateful for still like not, you know, a lot of things that, yeah, there's a lot of ways in which things could be worse in terms of back and pain and posture and shit. I think this is gonna work. This is not gonna work. I need to do this, I think. Yes, there we go. There. Is this too much? I think this is too much. I think I need to... do like this. 1, 2, and then we stop. No? Okay, it does not work like that. So that was 4. I need to fill a bit more into the somewhere else. Let's go to the pool. That's this one. Okay, kitchen, which is number 4. Here goes into this. No, the other way around. Gonna head to sleep, but before I'll just say this: if somebody is homophobic, they most likely are jealous or just want to be part of it themselves. Good luck with the game. I need some sleep. I think there's some repressed sexuality among some homophobic people, but there's definitely also just, there are a lot of reasons why people are hateful, and part of it is just sad, but the frustrating thing is that when a lot of people like that get together, then they get an actual power to impose their hatefulness onto others. If people would just be hateful by themselves in their house away from everyone and you don't need to worry about them, then that would be lovely. But yeah, I hope you have a nice sleep and take care, and happy Pride Month. Thank you for popping by. I need to think. So this one is also number greenhouse. Okay, great. And then I can do reservoir. And do this, I think. That got 3. I think 3 is also too many. I think I need 2. Man, this is too much math. I have to also go, however. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing your community here. That was lovely of you. I hope you have a good sleep. And good luck with the game. And like I said, feel free to, whenever you get a bit further with it, feel very welcome to share it here if you want to. Either here or in the Discord. There's this game dev channel in the Discord where people share their processes. Yeah, have a good one. I'll see you around. No, you're welcome. I love when people share creative things like that. What's this one? Oh shit, yeah, I have to do it the other way. Okay, wait, so... How do I get things into this one, actually? I have not managed to get that one to work. Fountain. Fountain is also this. Okay. Fuck, come on. No. That's not what I wanted. Or does 4 go into only this one? Okay. I think this type of riddle is something I am low-key a bit too tired for right now, but we're gonna try. That was the wrong way. At 4. Oh wait, I meant this. Yeah, there we go. Gonna drain all of that. I need to get this one to have 2, basically. I'm just gonna play around with things until it works. Okay. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, maybe there is I can turn on this with some other room. Oh yeah. Can I change between these two by just doing this? No, I don't think I can. I need to get from out of this one, which would be number 4, the kitchen, but also number 1 and 2. Oh, actually. Wait. Of the rainbow, hey, Sandwife, I have plenty. Wait, you can't see. There. I just came from the local Pride celebration. How are you doing, Sandy? Yeah. I was thinking, I planning, suggested by a friend of mine, to make a Pride Tato emote, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Can I go one from kitchen to greenhouse? Can I do that? Number 4. This one. Can I do this? I've been dragging through various game festival things on Steam. Ooh, which games did you try? And also, can I do this? No. But this will be this one. There's also 1 and 2. Let's just fill this up again. Haven't played anything yet, but snagged a dozen demos. Ooh, joined a couple playtests, gives me something new to do. That's cool. Was there anything on the roster that caught your attention or that you want to shout out? I think if I can... So getting it down to 3 is gonna be okay, at least. Maybe we just try getting it to 3. Oh, I thought about that in the wrong way. Green. Okay, now we might be there. So 2 goes to this. Yes. Okay, great. Now I think we can actually, after all that work, we can finally do it. I think. Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions looks like a goofy multiplayer romp. Not sure how the moment to moment will feel yet. That sounds cool. Range Drifter looks like a fun ASCII rogue clone. This roguelike is a fake term now. Oh, you're on Leon's team there, maybe. Look. Metroidvania as well. Like I'll go on a rant with. I'm fairly liberal with the roguelike, roguelite terms. Blueprints to me is a roguelite. It doesn't need to be exactly the same as Rogue. For the same reasons, Metroidvanias don't need, like, what is a Castlevania recipe? Some of the games were open world, some of them were linear. You know? Words should have meanings that people can relate to. I never played the original Rogue, but I did play NetHack, which is quite similar. Cow chess looks like worms with live action instead of turn-based. Wow. Metroidvania is a term that gets misused for non-linear atmospheric exploration based on combat platform with singular weapon types that get upgraded as time goes by. Compared to an Igavania, the type that gives you multiple weapons. For me, like Metroidvania, if there is, you get upgrades and backtracking with non-linear maps, that's a Metroidvania to me and to, I think, the majority of people. Like, at the end of the day, the point of these genres is, if I say that genre, do most people get what I mean? And do we like the same thing? Like, then I'm happy, kind of. The meaning of words change over time. The new Little Nemo game is not a Metroidvania. I'm sure I haven't tried that. It could be considered a Hollow Knight-like. Okay, all right. I've started calling everything a roguelike after I heard Leon was so pissed about the misuse of this word. We can flood the kitchen a bit, I think. 4. Why does the greenhouse even have water? Let's see, number 3. This one only gets from the left. The pool. I can empty this into the pool. And then we can do this. I've been differentiating roguelike and roguelite for a while, but now that the term has been flooded with everything that uses some flavor of procedural generation, the term has nothing to do with hardcore single-player top-down turn-based RPG. Like, Rogue is a very specific game. Yes. But for me, something doesn't need to be accurate to the original Rogue to be a roguelike. But I do agree that the term is used too much and is used in situations where it doesn't make sense. But for example, you have Rogue Legacy as well, which is in many ways very different. That's the thing. You'll have games that are very different from their inspirations. Like Rogue Legacy, it called itself Rogue Legacy, right? It is a roguelike, very much the way it's used now, the word. It doesn't need to be turn-based to be roguelike. Because you can take a recipe and change some elements but keep other aspects of the element. Balatro is a roguelike, or is it just a gambling game with turn-based modifiers? I haven't played Balatro, so I'm trying to think. for me, like for something to make me think roguelike or roguelite, it has to have um like this kind of hardcore element that you uh when you have a run, and when you die you get brought back to the start, and every run will bring something new and new opportunities. Like Noita is very much a roguelike for me. The roguelite, I would say, if once you start again, you will have permanent upgrades. So the majority of games are roguelites because they're not as hardcore as a roguelike genre. But like, I remember playing Dungeons of Dreadmore, which is also turn-based, but it doesn't have to be. Like, whether it's turn-based or not, to me does not signify roguelike or not. It's the procedural generation, I agree, is important for it. The hardcore, like, you don't get to save your game. You go back to freaking start and begin from new. That is maybe the most important part of it to me. Dreadmore is a good example of a turn-based roguelike, right down to the part of building your character. But the thing, like, it doesn't have to be a carbon copy of its inspiration to fit for the genre. Like, that's just like, I don't get this kind of perspective to it, because that also would deter. Like, if someone would think, okay, I want to make a roguelike game, oh shit, well, I have to follow the recipe exactly. Like, it's okay to divert from the recipe. Create new categorization for new classes of games. Not every type of music is punk or metal, that's true. But then it's also about, like, if you would always make new categorizations, because the meaning of words is also decided by how people end up using them. Like, on an extreme level, you see this in Scandinavian languages. Like, we have a lot of the same words that over time just got new meanings. Like the word for laughing in like when you say to the word for laugh in Danish is cry in Norwegian. And you have a lot of these instances where a word was used and ended up getting used in a different way. But because people used it in that way, it no longer means laughing to Norwegians, it means crying, right? So the fact that words change their meanings, if everyone except from a small amount of people use a word in a certain way, then it changes what the meaning of the word. The important part is that if how you communicate, like if I say something to you and you know what I mean, then we've gotten quite far. Like, the communication part is important. Wait, sorry. Not every game is a rogue. I completely agree. And if a word is overused, it loses its meaning. I'm completely with you on that. Why is that automatic? I don't know. That's just Twitch. The French word for kiss being originally used as a word for intercourse. Oh, is that where Sims? Is that because of that? I remember being taught this. Oh, okay, interesting. But I agree that the word roguelike is overused. And I agree that games are called roguelikes when they're not. But I also don't think that a roguelike game needs to have every single aspect of rogue, the original, like, you know? To me, that's those, like, then no games are that. We could, like, look, if someone would make a new word and call it tomato games. Do you like tomato games? I love tomato games. You know, the procedurally generated games that are kind of hardcore and you have to fight your way through. It can be in many ways, you know, that's fine. But it's generally these kind of things. I love tomato games. If everyone said that, I'll be fine. But people don't say that. They call them roguelikes and roguelites. If people make a revolution to change it, then whatever. And Metroidvanias can be called potato boards. Sure. I'm happy with that. If that becomes a thing, then sure. But until now, I'm going to say roguelike, roguelite, and Metroidvanias because I love roguelike, roguelite, and Metroidvania games. But sometimes there are games that to me are like, yeah, this is not that genre, but whatever. Language is a construct, anyways. I was trying to unflood the aquarium. Thank you for taking part in silly discourse. I need to get. These are the controversial discussions I want to have here. Leon, you just came at the perfect time. We're talking about roguelikes. How are you doing, Leon? We love tomato games. Also, potato borns. Potato borns are our favorite here. And no, hello, Wibble. It's tomato game. Oh god, there's a discourse already. Is that like roguelike, roguelite, like tomato and tomato games? I feel that we already have a split in the tomato community here. How are you doing, Wibble? Okay. I'm having a fucking headache with these ones. I think I remember how to deal with them, but yeah. I love roguelikes. I just thought the name for roguelikes that don't have simultaneous turns as a mechanic, we can call them roguelites. Yeah. No, for me, roguelite versus roguelike has nothing to do with turn-based. It has to do with if you get permanent upgrades. Because the light part of it is like less hardcore. It's not less turn-based. If it's the light version, it's a bit easier to get into. Since I don't like saying games like Rogue, I do think I'm going to use Rogue Clone as a throwback to Doom Rogue Clone, because then it's more like if you make an ASCII like hardcore, you are the at symbol, and like things are very kind of close, then clone makes sense. Roguelike has nothing to do with rogue, if you ask me. That's why we call them potato borns. No, wait, that was Metroidvania. As long as I understand what you mean. But I have to admit my own hypocrisy here a bit, because when people say subtraction instead of subtraction, subtract is, as I understand, also has become, you can say it, like it's considered, like people said it so much that now we just say it, I guess. And I've had like professors in, oh yes, professors in mathematics saying subtract. There are so many saying subtract instead of subtract. It drives me nuts. So I guess that's my roguelite, is when people say subtract instead of that. Range Drifter actually does use the at symbol. It makes me so happy. Nice. That's concerning on a linguistic level. I appreciate that one other person on this earth is like disgruntled by people saying subtract instead of subtract. The one other person on earth. Okay. Pump room, stupid door. Weight room, stupid door. Great hall, locked doors, I don't have anything to do with it. My gruntle capacity has been depleted. One could yeah, you can say gruntled as far as I understand. Sorry for that. No, you're good. You don't need to apologize. I enjoy a silly discourse like this. I'm gonna wait with this room because I don't have a key. What if there's something on the chairs though? Fuck it. Ah! No! Is that a... No. It only says locked on one of them. Alright. Well, I have to go all the way, freaking way back to here and up through the courtyard, which does suck a bit. Oh well. Find the letter T somewhere. Wait. This game does have the player looking at everything or doorknob for texture differences. Yes, yes, definitely. I feel like with these kind of games, like with this game, I go based on gut feeling a bit, which is probably not smart, but I kind of take a chance, like, does it feel like they would bother having something here? No, okay, let's move on. But sometimes they conceal, like, things in different parts of the map. But never in a way that is, like, super obscure. I feel like the amount of... Also, I think I can't afford the... Yeah, fucking sleeping mask. 1 coin, and I could get that. Also, in 30 minutes, there might be something I can do. I had a plan, by the way, Leon, to... If I can get a bedroom here, if I could get, like, 2 bedrooms going, somehow, and I get running shoes, I might get infinite run, I thought, because I could run like this. We need a new term that combines Metroid, Brainia, and Rogue. Oh, yeah, we need that. I'll leave it up to chat to find good suggestions. Merogwid Brainia. I think that's a singer actually. I think you're onto something. So when are you gonna make your first Merogwid Brainia is the question. And before you say prize when, because I know you're about to write that probably, I am halfway done with the third thing. So I'm getting there. Soon there will be a the reveal. Potato brain. Ooh. Also this. A coin. Was that soap? Yes. You need to stay clean. No, it was a gem. I think we're going here. Locker room. Ooh. Spread keys out. House. I have a 7 locked doors room. Last time I found a key in this room. Oh, I guess that's random. I expected that there would be... Huh. Interesting. You gasped and clicked it and it floated away like a hallucination. Okay, amazing. Aside from me not having the ability... You know, this one I was hoping for. And this one, why did I open this door? I need to... Yeah. Well, the dark room opens 2 doors at least. Blip, blip, blip. Oh. Hello. This music is like the music in Dark, the series. See here first. Security. Okay. I'm fairly sure this is what I need. Fairly sure this is what I need. Keycard system, security doors. Keycard system. Low. There we go. Confirm settings. Back. View estate inventory. There's 4 keys. 3 coins. The following is a deal list of items currently in the house that have yet be collected. Oh my god. 4 keys, 3 coins, 1 upgrade disc. Wow. Alright. Wait, I need to... I don't know if I have to do this. But I'm just gonna log into the network. I don't know if there's any help in connecting to other terminals like this, but might as well. Radiation monitor. There's a bit higher, I think. Micro sievert. Alright. That one I know. Pens. Where the frick was the upgrade disc? Is it in here? I should be careful with my walkies. Okay, this one I can do at least. Guest room. That's gonna give me 15 actually. Amazing. Locked. Okay, well, I need to run and... Wait, is run toggle? Weird. I thought run was hold. I'm looking for upgrade discs now. I saw they added a way to rebind keys. Does that include game settings, controls, remap inputs, blueprint? No. Wait, interact is nothing? Oh well. Sag, I can't jump. How do you speedrun when you can't jump? Locked. Well, there are 4 keys. There are 4 lights. RIP, I hope they haven't removed it. Oh, I'm sure there was jump in this game. I believe you for like a second. Doesn't look like a key in there. Okay, let's just see if there is. Maybe the upgrade disc too. Nope. Oh well. That's a shame. Ah, okay. So, I'm not gonna go back there. Because getting up here, and I can get through both of these rooms now. I think I told you about spacebar giving you 1 micrometer jump while on stairs. No. No, are you serious? I thought you were joshing with me. I thought you were just being your regular silly goose mode. That's crazy. Why would they even include that in this game? I'm getting the sleepy mask. Hell yeah. We can pass by the nursery to get some walkies. The visual style of this reminds me so much of the GameCube game 13. Oh, I don't know about that game. And I had GameCube, but we played a lot of GameCube games. Let's check if there is any. And if I get a kitchen now, I'm gonna get the most crazy tomato soup. I will be checking these just because there could be something. It was a new property that tried to fill the niche of GoldenEye 64 on the new generation of console but didn't take off. Ah, had very thick line comic book art style. Cool. Yeah, it is definitely a mood. There's a key. Worth it. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, we have 2 keys. Where is the upgrade disc though? I can't believe there's allegedly it has to be in. No, actually, where is it? It was not in security. Fuck. Maybe it's like up here and I was just not doing enough research. No. Nothing there. There's a key. This is the wrong way. This is the right way. Break time. I'm kind of curious how this room even works. Great Hall. Wait, I can look at room directory hallways. Great Hall. A room of many doors and even more choices. The Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked, perhaps for a reason. Okay. 13 is a Belgian band. Is a Belgian band dessinée pretty popular here when I was a teen? What is like a band? What does dessinée mean? I'm sorry, what? Bande dessinée, or DV, is the Belgian French name for comic books? Oh wow. Never heard that before. Cloister. Boudoir. I am definitely going to use the boudoir, because it's also a bedroom, so I get more of these. I get this. I have a new shot at this one. 8, 4. Fuck. Oh, I tried. Wait. So this is... What is this supposed to be? You can't solve the chest if you can't say boudoir. What are you talking about? This is a stag. This is a stage. Oh, got it. Boudoir. Yeah, I know. Walk-in closet with 4. Oh, that is tempting. I have quite a few rooms. Let's do walk-in closet. I haven't had the walk-in closet before. Her again. Some monies. A swan. I'm upset. I'm still pissed at this. But what else can I... These are locked rooms, so I can go back and do those. But let's do... Oh, I need the book. Okay, let's see. I need to check this at some point anyways. I already started A. Don't be locked. Thank you. I really want to get to the cloister, but it's like, yeah. Let's do dining room for the walkies. I don't understand where the... Oh, Rotunda. What the fuck was that sound? Oh, it was this one. There's food now. Okay, great, but let's explore first. I have... I was gonna say... Yeah, I'm so baffled, like, where the... brain still... where the upgrade disc would be. Very confused, honestly. Redraw the floor plans. Parlor. So in 10 minutes there will be a chest opening, I think, somewhere else. There should be at least one more key around. So when I go back, I need to carefully look to find the key wherever the frick that is. We can do parlor. You are locked, okay. Only one of the other boxes is false, okay? The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. These two say the same. If only one of them is false, that couldn't be, because they are saying the same. So this one must be false, which means these two are right, which means that they're in this one. 100% world record ease. I have a 100% win ratio on that one so far. All right. I cannot get further here, but I can go back and carefully find wherever the frick the keys are and get some food on the way. Ooh. If there's a furnace, I am gonna just have the pizza. Didn't even eat it, but okay. 21, nice. The Great Hall. Yeah, I need the breaker room or whatever for these two to open. In principle, I don't need that now. I need the green room to open this though, to get to the antechamber. Antechamber. Still, I don't understand where the frick the upgrade thing is. I'm gonna take a risk to go because I didn't actually go in here last time to see properly, so I'm gonna do that. Wasting 2 walkies on that. Okay, there's nothing there. I did go in here, so I can be certain it's not there. Oh, it's showing a staircase actually on the antechamber. So that goes beneath the house somehow, maybe? I was very carefully looking through the nursery. I'm gonna assume it's not there. Ah. Okay. Gonna head out. Down here. All right. We have 4 minutes until the time I designated. I'm gonna just have like a proper clock. Okay, 3.5 minutes. There are some riddles I'm kind of confused about. The clock I think I've gotten now, which is because the pictures in the drawing room showed the 2 arrows between people's feet. So I'm thinking the one that goes like that is like how big is a foot, which is 3.24 or 0.3024. But it didn't work on the safe. Maybe it'll work on the other safe. That's one hint, I think. I think I got the water level in the underground area to be the right level, but I can't check that now. which is a bit sad. Hmm. Which other riddles are... I mean, this one is still like... I hope I got that one right now. I wasn't sure about like midnight again, because I started streaming around 11. I didn't want to do the midnight mistake, so I put it to 1 o'clock in the night on the 7th, which is in 1.5 minutes. Such excitement. It's going to be so disappointing if nothing happens like last time. I think I've solved the like how to get through the key doors. You need both the security thing and the breaker room. And to get to the antechamber, you need the greenhouse and the lever. I didn't have the gems for the greenhouse this time. Hopefully I can draft it still in this version of the house. That would be cool. I still have some doors I can get through. But I'm just curious. I want to kind of wrap up this room, hopefully. The outside chambers is such a good idea. And the fact that one of them just leads underground to this crazy area is insane. See, quite possibly 15 seconds until this works. 10 seconds maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? Why does it not work? Am I being a big dumb? You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. June 7th, 1 a.m. That is now. Okay, chat. I'm not fucking up time now, right? I gave the right time. If the issue is me messing up time, then that's not fun. What the fuck? I expected this to open now. But that's what it says though. Choose a time at least 1 hour in the future. I chose 2 hours into the future. I pressed confirm time for opening it. And then nothing happens. This feels like jank more than me misunderstanding. Maybe it's just I misunderstood. Let's read this one more time. This feels a bit like jank to me. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour into the future. I don't think they don't talk about the time. Oh god, is it the time in game? Oh boy. So I need to look at the clock I need to access the terminal while inside so I can see what the time is. That's the only thing I have to go on. It has to assume that we're on the same date at least, but that's a bit obscure. Because I definitely set the right... There's no clock in here, of course. It has to be one in-game hour different. I used real time. Of course I used real time. But the in-game time is much faster, so that's easier to... I waited so long. I had a 2-hour run now just to make sure I had enough time. Okay. Not even gonna walk in, so it's... I need to walk in, I need to be sure. It's not, this is 3, 2, it's 1:30. Let's imagine that is 2. I'm gonna say then 3 o'clock, but how the f do I know what day it is? I don't think, wait. Because that's the thing, if it's using in-game time on the clock, then it should be using in-game time for the date, but I don't know what the date is in-game. I just know that it's day number 10. Unless the game told me what date it was and I forgot. That could be. The phone? You cannot use the phone. I have tried. Oh, I could call the what day is it number. That's so true. And I have heard about this, but I don't have a relationship to that, no. I'm gonna go and put on 3, but how do I know if it's day or night? Oh, I guess I can look at the... Okay, so it's soon 2. And it's dark, so I'm guessing it's soon 2 in the night. Let's go and put 3 in the night then. There. What day? Shut up. It's day 10. I don't know. Is there a day with a calendar? Can I use the observatory to know what day it is? Oh well. I'll see if I can figure out later what day it is in game, because that would be helpful. Because I can tell the time by the sky and so on. But now I need to go bedroom. Do I go up here though? Because I have 1 key. Yeah, I should go here actually, I think. Yeah. Forgot to look a bit careful, but that was fine. Where is the... Oh, it could be in here actually, one of the upgrade discs. It probably is. Okay, give me something good. I have one reroll. Breaker box. There we go. Garage on. Gymnasium off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can get back up here, but I will have very few steps left. But that's the only chance I have. Let's hope I find something nice. Way through this place. Potatio. Observatory weight room. Okay, great. I have definitely figured out how to open those doors now. That's good. I've never seen a furnace before, so let's go with the furnace. That'll be 4, 3, 2, and then I can enter the last one. Just fine. Give me an apple, turnip, something. Coins? No! Fornace. Okay, there's nothing here aside from that. It just... Man, if I get a kitchen now, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, there's an actual plan. This is fine. I just don't know how to get to the reserve tank. Okay, give me something good. Rumpus room. Basically, I have one more room left. And I feel like if I could get something with wait. Am I How's my mic sounding? Am I peaking? Because it's giving me kind of a red signal. I'm not even sitting that close. That's weird because it looks okay, but also peaking. Does it sound like I have a megaphone or something, or is it alright? I don't know. What do you think? Should I redraw this? It sounds good. Okay. I'm thinking to redraw this, like hoping I could get, because I have 4 of these. One more room. If I get like any room that lets me eat, then I'm pretty good. If I get the kitchen, I have so many red rooms, I'm gonna get like 30 more steps or something. How many red rooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If I get a kitchen, I'll get the most epic tomato soup in the game. Oh. Okay. Ads are over. I will be redrawing, hoping I get something good. Come on. I did reduce the water levels in the aquarium. I can see what that does, because I haven't checked that. Let's do that. Wait, it's oh, it's every color, so it counts as a bedroom. Hell yeah. Oh, the water is lower. Poor fish. Is there a point to reducing the water even more, other than like harming these poor animals? I don't know. Turnip, please. Points. Fuck. Okay, well. I've never been to the maid's chambers. Go to the maid's chambers. Why did that give me... Huh? Oh, it's a bedroom. I didn't realize it, but I'm doing smart things. Unintentionally doing smart things. Let's see. This is the author lady. This guy was from the one room. This is Miss Babbage, I think. Like the, yeah. Is that the, who's the gardener here? Uncertain. It's the angel Mila. Okay. That's not. Wait. Roman numerals. I don't think A, because MIL are all Roman numerals. A is nothing. Okay, never mind. L is 50. Mila. Okay, her name is Mila. I don't think I've seen a place to put in. I mean, it could be like. Hold on. The number, it would be 13.9. Hold on. Thirteen, 9, 12, 1. I don't know. I'm looking for all opportunities here. Letter. That staff notice the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holy, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Babbage for details. In following the instructions left from the Baron, effective immediately, all work is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate. Man. Yeah. Look. You have to try all the crazy things you can think of. Because you don't know, like, what kind of crazy ways whoever made the game, like, what they want. Fuck. Okay. This one is locked, I think, too. The dark room one is locked. Everything is locked. I mean, one horrible thing I can do just to be a complete ass is to just drain the aquarium. Aquarium is number 3. Goes to this. Okay, which one? Which other one goes to this one? Yeah, the pool. Aquarium. Okay. See. I don't expect this to do anything. Just figured I was right next to it, so I might as well. Oh. Oh my god. I know where this is. Frickin', I didn't expect that to do anything. Hold on. It's frickin', it's right here. Oh my god. That's cool. Hey, Tranquil. Tranquilotl. That's a cool name. First time chatter. Welcome to the potato basket. Happy Pride. Don't want to spoil by accident. How far are you? What are you working on now? Oh, you saw the information. Thank you. And thank you for being considerate like that. Likely opens a drawer somewhere in the estate. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna just like follow my gut feeling and head for the archives. There's a lot of things I have not figured out with this game, that's for sure. I am on a roll. I'm just like accidentally on a roll today. How these rooms were right next to one another too. That is so lucky. Insert into estate terminals to permanently upgrade. Amazing. East Reddington Hospital certificate of birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon Sinclair. This hospital at, okay. Oh, there's a lot of numbers here. That has to be, some of these have to be for the frickin' safe. Okay. Mary Matthew Hughes. Born 0405, that could be 1605. Tuesday, AM. Tuesday, 2nd of January, 1958. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true, verified by blah blah blah. Okay, Lily Rizian Rose, Sarah Driven. Nice. I don't think Potato's been to the antechamber. I have not been to the antechamber yet. There's been various things getting in my way. Including my own, like, poor planning. One thing I like about, like, the Blueprints, I don't know, community or whatever, on, I'm sure how much of a community it is or how much people, because it's not like a game people return to in the same way as Noita or Slay the Spire, but maybe it is a community. I'm not entirely sure, but like in any case, people who pop by whenever I play this are very like, let me know how far you've come, I don't want to spoil you, which I think is very nice. We have a few questions now we need to consider. The nearest PC oh boy, yeah, the nearest PC is in security. I have no way to get, there's gonna be another time where there's an upgrade disk I can't use. But I can go to the boudoir and try to open the code. Yeah, I agree, Leon. So 8, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and then I'm done. If I draft, wait, oh, I can just do this. I can do the Rotunda, actually. I've never seen that one. Let's freaking go to the Rotunda. This has to be connected to the underground area. It has to be. There's even ominous music. It has to be that. If I go there, though, it's like 7, 5, 4, 3. I can go to the boudoir afterwards. Either that or it only rotates here. I had someone come in today and tell me the next steps in Subnautica unprompted. It's always a shame when that happens. Yeah, I don't get why people don't get that. The game has been around for a month. What do they... Man. People like this. Oh. It's the major... This is an awesome room. Maybe, wait, maybe this doesn't actually rotate the underground area. This is the same distance as this. This is locked. I haven't played Subnautica 2. I'm waiting for it to be a bit more finished. I really, really loved Subnautica 1. I am glad, all things considered, that the game came out and seemingly was appreciated by people. And as I understood, some of the original devs were brought back in. Okay. So what were these dates? Let's get up the notice or the piece of paper. So it could be 1605. Time of birth. No. 22nd of January 1958. Let's just do 1958 first. Wait, clear. 1958. Enter. No, clear. 22nd of January, that's 22nd 01. Then we just do 58. No. 22nd 01 1958. I was low-key expecting this to give me something. To 1605 22 of January 19. This is getting very obscure. No. Only started playing Subnautica games a few months ago, but I can't stop playing them now. I want to go back to one already. Oh, that's nice. Already bought it to support the devs and fuck over Craftum. Yeah, I'm not playing it quite yet. Man, yeah, I'm glad that whole thing seemingly had like a nice turnaround after all the bullshit. Let's see, so it was. What was my other quaint idea for what this could be? 13, 9, 12, 1. Mila. No. Oh, 5, 22, 1, 9. Probably not that long a code. I don't fucking know. This one is still a big mystery to me. I bet the solution is a lot simpler than what I would expect. And I'm just being a big dumbass. I think that's it for this run, sadly. Yeah. Let's call it a day. Yes. I'm very happy with that run. Figured out many things. I had more red rooms than ever before, I think. A lot of red rooms and a lot of bedrooms. Nice. Oh boy, is I a bit Let's do one more and a bit quickly and see what we can get. I could ramble on about Subnautica 1, suffice to say it really stuck with me. I have only watched a bit of Subnautica 1, like someone play it in my vicinity. Hold on. I have not played it myself. It is cool though. Yo, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate that. I have 3 lights out of 4. Whatever that means. I'll try to speed run this one a bit since it is getting late for me. Bird? No. Please give me the catacomb thingy. No. 2 special items. Special floor plans cost... Hell yeah, because I have so many walkies. This one I see. Yeah. I don't have that. Frick. Wait, did I do this or... Are you kidding with me? I did do this. Okay, good. Good. Oh yeah, was this the first one you had to take, maybe? This will not be an underground... No, there should be multiple entrances to the underground. I expect the antechamber to be one of them. In any case, this is going to be a powerful start because I have so many walkies. Hell yeah. Room or bedroom? Doing guest room. Magnifying glass, nice. Hovel, my beloved. Yeah, I think that's alright. I think we're doing hallway. Can open this one. Freezer. Den, for sure. Go here first. Oh. Trunk, interesting. Keys for sale. I've never been to this one before. Interesting. Special key. Lockpick kit. Oh, I think I've had this before. Okay, so that's the price. Okay, but that's good to have. I now have a good source for gems and keys. Feeling good about this. Courtyard, very nice. Definitely doing the courtyard. Shovel, my beloved. There we go. So there's one in the hovel too, if I want to go back. Pebbles. Is this the empty one? It is not the empty one. But this will be the empty one. Patio. I don't need this. It will give me the key to the file cabinet though, which will probably give me an upgrade disc, I think, since I didn't use that one. Let's figure that out. No, that was only once. Okay, well, I learned that the hard way. This is going to give me nothing because this is the room that has nothing. Bedroom, okay. or corridor to get further north. I'm gonna do corridor because I don't want to risk getting stuck there. Okay. I don't like this either. I have the one hallway, worst case. If I get the money, I can get locksmith, so I can be quite sure. Nice banana. I have a note on my phone about the movement you get from apples, bananas, and stuff. Let me add to that. Banana is 3, turnip is 6. Okay, already noted. Come on. Yeah, West Wing Hall garage. I mean, this is not going to help me. Closet 2 items. Okay. This breaks the call me. I almost said this breaks the chest in the, was it the den? I think so. Study. Have I been? Oh, that is powerful, because I don't use those for anything else. I don't think I've been to the study, but this is really scary, actually. Because then I only have one extra. But then I can redraw it 5 times. And I haven't been to this room before, so let's go. So this one I understand. "44 letters in the message." Yeah, I know this. Wait, 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, it's the actual whole thing. Ah. Oh boy, that's a lot of work. I don't. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I don't have the brains for that. I'll do that another time. Can I spin this? Nice. Yeah, let's... I guess we could take the rooms that we have. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair in each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So he dies on Thursday. On purpose. Somehow. Maybe. Sinclair dies maybe on purpose on Thursday. On some kind of Thursday. Had to put up picture riddle in a hurry. Okay. I don't have... I do have... I do have a book. And I do have pens. See, these are horrible pens, but whatever. Or they haven't been sharpened in a while, is the correct thing to say. Okay, I'm just gonna find... but I love this book. I don't want to write on this. It's gonna be my special notebook. Can I have some piece of paper? This works. Okay. How much is it? Sorry for hitting that. It's 5 by... This is the one like riddle I got kind of spoiled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the sentence is. I just like how to solve those things, but it's they really give you like 20 different ways of figuring it out. So I'm not upset about that. It wasn't like it's not that hard to figure out. I think it's not. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's. There are so many things pointing to it, so it's not... To me, it seems like a part of the riddle that is more accessible. There. Then 5 like this. Okay. Top one is empty. I've just written like on this piece of paper a lattice so that I can start this process. Oh, there's another one of these. Well, okay. What were the different letters I haven't tried? 1958. 58. No. The length of a foot. 0.3024. Maybe it's actually 03024. No. Maybe it's 22nd of January 56. Come on. 22nd 01 58. No. 22nd 01 1958. No. Was this made by Americans? Or some country where they shift around those things? He was born at 1605. Blah, blah. The Roman numerals were 1312. No, it was 1213. Fuck. Oh well. Tub tube. Anytime a date is an input, month, day, or day, month, both work. Oh, okay, that's good. One less fear to have. So there's an E missing in this one. That's number 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an E. E. card. This is a D. Closet, Raven. The fuck is this? Or huh? Crow row. There's a C. I would say coat. Cot, isn't it? Coat. What? COT. So there's an A, I think. Is that a word? Cot. COT word. Cot. Yes, that's the right word. Oh, I remember correctly. Afternoon tea thingy. I tray? No. Okay, let me just Google noon tea place. What called? Tiered stand. Okay. Tiered. This would be a tier. Tie. A tier, I guess. There's an R, I believe. Layer lawyer, cause lawyers wear ties. That's immaculate logic right there. Oh wait, this place doesn't. Ooh. I guess not all rooms. Green rooms don't have pictures. I just realized. Who has pictures outdoors? Like rosary chain, I think, right? Wrench. Wretch? No. No, it's a crowbar. Or it could be pry and pray. I can't wait for the one that gives you the letter I with pens. Ooh. Is that gonna be a TOS issue? Yeah, it has to be pry, praise. There's an A missing. Oh, desert. That's an S. I mean, we can afford a key. Yeah, let's just do that. That's queen. An ace. Man, the thing even explained this to me. And I can't. It's spade. What did it say? I will not go back there. Ah, oh, damn it, it did say something. This is the ace of spades. Ace of spades, queen of hearts, queen of diamonds, I mean. Oh. Ace face, probably. F. Pine. Pine, E. Safe. Last word will be safer. I did all these bad things to make you safer. I was evil just because I didn't have a choice. Bride, bridge. G. Okay, you will give me something good. Billiard room is okay. I think it gives me keys, right? Nine. Four. Wait, what? Isn't it? Plus, minus, times. 2 times 10, I'm an idiot. 15 minus 7, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100 divided by 20. 5. PhD revoked, yeah. Legit. Oh, I got the specialty key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to rooms with many doors. Ooh. That is great. Bath. That's an age. I don't like being stuck in that room. Let's redraw. Redraw. might have to... Boy. This is going to give me a lot of redraws though. Let's take the parlor. The gems are in a box with a statement. Oh. The gems are in the black box. Okay. I mean, this one can neither be right or wrong. One of these have to be lying. This one says it can either be in this or in that. Because this is a statement. Are in a box with a statement. So the black one is suggesting it's either in this or it's in this. The gems are in the black box. If the gems are in here, then 2 of them are correct. And if 2 of them are correct, then none of them are lying, and one of them has to be lying. So if the gems are in the blue one, then this one is lying, and this one is true. And this one is not, this one is impartial to the whole thing. It has to be this. I was a bit stressed there, actually. 100% win rate, yeah. Boudoir again? Nope. Nope. Redraw. Bedroom. Let's take the bedroom. At least we're getting north. Just give me freaking, now that I have the turn walkies into gems. Ooh. Yes. First time. Do I get it now? No. Security, very nice. You may draw a new floor plan for drafting this room. I think we're going to do security for the padlocks. And I'm going to just like go back and forth. I forgot to take all the letters, whatever. I'll do it another time. Keycard system. Security level low. Confirm. Unlocked, okay. These I don't need. Anything or anything here? No. Alright. Special keys. Let's use the silver key here. Or do I? Yeah, I think this is a great time to use a silver key. That'll open a lot of passages. Well, that's interesting. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. The fuck? I have to take that. Sounds awesome. Also, I forgot to do this. Get a bit better light. Let's also check what the letter is here. Stage Sage. So it's a T. T. This one I didn't get. Road. Ah, okay, well I can go back in. Rod road. It's an E. Dat Krieg safe. Okay. Good stuff. The actual fuck. I somehow remember Leon being in this room. I'm sorry, what? Oh, that is so disappointing. Oh, that is so disappointing. Well, I did learn something. Backwards long jump through this. No. I hate when these things happen. You have such a good thing going, like a good build, if you will. And then just get stuck like this. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Oh well. Might as well pick up the letters I didn't get. I don't think I can get in that room. Parlor. Lock. There's a C. Porter, already got all these. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it for this run. And honestly, it's a good time for me to end as well. Let me just speculate a bit on what this room can be. So there is... You have to put this in a room when you can enter this from all... Oh. Tiger. Tiger. What? Tier. Tier. Tiger. Oh, it's a G. That is here. Okay. So if you can enter this from all 4 rooms, you can press something to... I don't know. This is confusing. Reflection of reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. However, upon closer inspection, they quickly realize that viewing this room from more than one perspective is key to... Yeah, I get it. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I don't know. Well... all in. This was nice. I learned a lot of things. And I figured out that the big riddle, I guess. Let us find someone to raid. Let's have a look. I feel like it makes sense to raid. How long? I'm just gonna check how long this person has been streaming. Almost 6 hours, yeah. Let's check. I like to raid people who play the same game as I played. So let's find someone blueprinting. Let's see. Someone who has not played so much, it seems. At least it says no backseating. Not the first playthrough. Let me just briefly check this channel. I think this person is not super far. They might be further than me though, so I'm a bit afraid to go in there. I'm going to... Okay, we're getting ads as well. Let's raid this person, and I'm gonna just not look at the stream when we get there. We're raiding Alatus, who is also playing Blueprints. They might have gotten further than I have. But let's say hello to them. I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow I have like a day off finally, but I have to go on an adventure again, which is alright. Most of the day will be free. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow though. I will be working on the new house and stuff like that. Maybe finishing the prizes that you've been waiting for, Leon. It's gonna be so sad when you can't do the when prize anymore. You'll have to find new memes. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. This was lovely. Thank you for all the new people who followed. It was very sweet. If you want to be up to date with when I go live, you can check out the Potato Discord, where we also hang out and talk about silly stuff and share our game dev processes. Nata, it's time to go to bed. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.